Hello, and we are back. We back up in that thing, Woody. My sister died of polio.
Wait, what movie was that?
That is Harder They Fall.
Yeah, Harder They Fall.
I had a sister named Mary. She was pretty, strong-willed, like you. She died of polio when I was 11.
I don't know what that was.
Regina King. We've brought this up on this show before. Excellent work, Regina King, with that accent. Anyway, this is another mini episode coming from the fine folks of Let's View It Again. This is DVD, CDs, Master P, Charlie's Angels, coming from us to you. Some little shorties in between seasons. Like I said, these will serve as little in-betweens for the season. We'll bring you guys a new season in December with some Christmas movies, a few gems. And then we'll kick the real season off at the beginning of the new year. Does it sound like I'm playing to you still?
I guess so.
Yeah, I hope so. That'll be my co-host. I hope you're okay with it. Yeah. Let's view it.
Let's view it
again. Yeah. But so
one band,
these,
one sound.
we may review that. Oh yeah, so like I said, these will be little shorties. We'll bring you guys something that we think is maybe a classic or just good, a kind of recommendation of stuff that's streaming, available for home viewing, and as well as a music pick. This week we kind of split down the middle, so you guys see a little clearer. I'm going to give the movie pick. Steph's going to give you a music pick. But
yeah, because I haven't seen this movie at all.
And that's your fault.
Any of it.
Because you, as I said last episode of DVD, CDs, Master P, Charlie's Angel, Steph loves to take naps. And a movie will just bring that Sandman in a roaring.
Wait, but did you start this movie and I fell asleep, or I was already asleep and you just started this movie?
Let's not
I think
battle
it was B.
over semantics. Like I said, I like to keep these short. But Steph, can I start with a rant first?
Short rant.
30
seconds.
It's not going to be 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And listeners, viewers, go ahead and fast forward about 5-6 minutes, and then
we can't do 5 minutes.
We'll let you
That's
start.
not a short.
This episode would have arrived earlier, but me and Steph sat down to watch a movie that we had heard great things about to bring to you guys. We knew it was going to be great because everybody was saying it was great reviews, and we said that's going to be one for the show. It's available on streaming. It fits with the theme. The movie is by America's beloved director, Jordan Peele. His latest vehicle called Nope. For anyone who hasn't seen it, don't waste your time. Find you something better to do with 2 hours and maybe 2 hours and 19 minutes of your time. If you know of a coffee shop that's 45 minutes away from you, drive there, have a cup of coffee, and drive back. And you will have spent your time more wisely than sitting to watch a movie about a sentient cowboy hat eating people, chasing a group of cowboys, cow people, persons, about the plains of some state. This is the problem, Steph, I have with this. This is where the rant starts.
A few moments later.
I don't want anything bad to happen to Jordan Peele. If he took some kind of Looney Tune type bump to the head and just forgot that he likes to make movies, I wouldn't be mad at it. Because you, out there in movie viewerland, told him Get Out was a masterpiece and he won't stop. So Jordan Peele constantly brings us macaroni art. It's not a thriller, it's not horror, and it's not funny. The film is horrible. Anyone who likes it is only doing it for attention, and he was being chased by a cowboy hat. But the film is horrible.
Are we done with the rant?
Almost. Jordan Peele is what happens when you tell somebody they're good at something, and they're not. I'm not making any of this up. This is a real movie. People said it was brilliant. So you're doing this, just like you did with Donald Glover. Stop it. You're afraid to say that things are bad because you think somebody's going to call you racist if you're white, and black people We have to stop supporting everything that's black just because it's black. Don't go see Nope. Stupid. I'm through. Today's movie pick for me is Brian and Charles. It's not a stupid movie. It's a great movie.
Wait, do we need a break? Should I do the CD first?
Am I too amped up?
I think you're a little amped up.
I apologize, listeners and viewers. It just rubbed me the wrong way. It put a sour taste in my mouth.
Apparently.
It made me not enjoy my popcorn and carbonated soda beverage. We're not going to say what I'm drinking because they don't sponsor this show.
I think you're sweating.
Am I?
I think so.
Jordan Peele, man, he got me worked up. It's a stupid movie.
Should we do CD first?
Let me get back. I'm sorry.
You got about
hold on.
3
We're here.
minutes.
We're okay. We're here.
You got 3 minutes.
DVDs, CDs, Master P, Charlie's Angels. Today's home viewing pick is Brian and Charles. I'm not sure of any of the actors in this movie. This is a UK film. The guys are from across the pond, but it's a short film. It's nice, like you like it, Steph. 90 minutes, in and out, baby. It's short and sweet. It's rated PG, so it's nothing raunchy about it. It's no odd humor. They're just like, oh man, why did they do that? They get in, tell a story, and they're out. It's made like $840,000 at the box office. It's like an independent release. But currently holds like 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I mean, I don't know what the budget was. I didn't see that, but they've turned to the project. They maybe got a Sundance Award for it. I only saw it because it's available for viewing on Peacock only, I believe. How do you get Peacock as a service? I have no idea. Figure that out. Our cable provider told us we had Peacock, so
you can buy the app.
nobody's buying yet another app, especially not the NBC app.
That's what you said.
If I wouldn't have got it free, I would have never saw Brian and Charles, so I would have been missing out. But I spent $4.99 on Nope. Could have used that money for a month worth of Peacock. Or any number of things for $4.99.
You have 2 minutes.
I apologize. I'm bad. The film's protagonist is Brian. He's a socially awkward inventor who leads a mostly isolated life in some little weird British town. You could just make up a name. We don't know British town's name. Name a funny British town. Just make up one off the top of your head.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Penny Farthingland. And he lives there by himself. Like I say, he's kind of a loner. He invents things. We could tell by the beginning of this, like the opening shots. He just kind of dabbles in inventing, and he's a handyman. But he's inspired to create a robot so he can cure his loneliness. He creates a robot, and through Frankenstein type series of events, the robot comes alive and gains sentience. Later, he learns language. It's ridiculous. This is a comedy. I'm sorry if I didn't explain it at the beginning. It's a comedy, so it's a lighthearted comedy. But he gains all his words and phrases from a dictionary, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. But this leads to the robot having a little bout of existentialism because he starts to wonder, like, hey, am I just a robot? What is life? So the movie fits somewhere in between Short Circuit and what's the Will Smith movie? iRobot.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I'm going to pause here. Steph is Will Smith's character from iRobot. She abhors technology that does things for humans. And it will never not be hilarious. The thought of an automated car would send her into a rage.
Oh, absolutely not.
See? Mm-mm. So, yeah.
I don't want him on the road with me.
No, it's your time for your rant. But so it's a cute film. But that's basically the synopsis of it. Like I say, it's somewhere in between those two movies where the robot is learning and he wants more, like, what is life? So that's the kind of internal conflict. Then they have an outside guy, like a bully in the town, who steals the robot. But I'm not going to give the entire movie away for those who hadn't seen it. But if you like quirky type comedies, this would be for you. If you don't enjoy that type of stuff, I could definitely get it. You'd be like, this is very weird. Why did Gene recommend that? But I don't think kids, and it's PG, but I don't think kids would necessarily like it because it's not anything. It's not cartoony. But there's a robot dancing about, which is played by actual human, obviously, with because they make the robot out of like a washing machine and a mannequin head. It's totally ridiculous, but it's in the vein of typical British show, something like What We Do in the Shadow. I know they from New Zealand or whatever, but it's shot in docu style, mockumentary style. So if you don't like that, I could get it out. So it's kind of overdone at this point, but I liked it. It's a nice little 90-minute ride. I actually laughed out loud at some parts, so that's my recommendation for this week. I apologize for taking up so much of your time. It's blaming on Jordan Peele. But that was the streaming at-home viewing part of DVD, CDs, Master P, Charlie's Angels. Steph, give us the music, P.
All right, we're going to keep this short and sweet on a lighter note since I'm giving you CD. This week, my recommendation is an album called Linger a While by Samara Joy. I believe her real last name is McClendon. She is the winner of the 2019 Sarah Vaughan, famous jazz singer, international vocal competition. And again, the album's Linger a While. Actually, I believe it was yesterday they made the Grammy nominations known, but it has been nominated for Best Jazz Vocal Album, and also she's been nominated for Best New Artist. Some top tracks, I have two. I like Can't Get Out of This Mood and Guess Who I Saw Today. So check her out if you haven't already. She seems to be making waves. I guess you say honorable mention. We have Adam Blackstone featuring Jasmine Sullivan, and the track is called Round Midnight. It's a great vocal performance, in my opinion. Most of y'all are probably matters, baby. Y'all are probably familiar with Jasmine Sullivan, but Adam Blackstone, apparently he has been a musical director. I don't know if he was or is currently, but he's worked with Justin Timberlake, Rihanna, Janet Jackson, Alicia Keys. I think they said Maroon 5. So, he has range, and he plays instruments. So he has a whole CD. It's kind of a jazz feel, but this particular track, Round Midnight, featuring Jasmine Sullivan, it also got a Grammy nomination the other day for Best Traditional R&B Performance. So check those out.
What was the name of it again?
The song?
The album.
I would have to go and look for the name of the album. I think it's Legacy.
Okay.
It's kind of like a Robert Glasper album where he,
a Robert Glasper joint.
Yeah, does the, I guess you say, instrumentation, and he features artists.
Cool.
But
I only checked out the one you showed me, but I'll go back and listen to it.
I believe it's called Legacy, but he's been around for a long time.
Right here somewhere.
Check those out. Check those
out. The movie, like I say, it's called Brian and Charles. It's available for streaming on Peacock right now. You may be able to find it at a video store if you own a DVD player or VHS player. I don't mean whatever you have in your home. I don't judge. So Brian and Charles, Legacy. Well, it's the album called Legacy.
I believe the album.
And what was the song?
It was called Round Midnight.
Round Midnight. Yeah, that's the one I heard. So
with featuring Jasmine Sullivan.
I know y'all love Jasmine Sullivan. Everybody loves Jasmine Sullivan. So yeah, check it out if you like Jasmine Sullivan, or if you like singing, or if you like jazz. Check out this movie if you hate Jordan Peele. And that was it for DVDs, CDs, Master P, Charlie's Angels. We'll see y'all in probably a couple weeks. Hold it down.
See y'all.
Just getting good.